Okay, so I am so excited to be doing this with you guys. Like, I'm a huge fan of both of you, and I'm a huge fan of you guys together, and I'm a huge fan of Talk Louder. I know I've said it before. And hi, Jared, if he's secretly watching us.
Well, he will be because he edits this crap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
or content, as we prefer to call it.
Well, and right. Dave's always going, I'm glad Jason's not our PR person. Yeah. But he also knows it's my vocabulary as well.
Get the hook.
Because there'll be a bag of gold and I'll go, where do I put this crap? No, we're excited to have you. I have been watching you from afar, like the whole time, and a fan of yours. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a fan of yours. I mean, I don't own everything you've ever done. I've never listened. I can't listen to 1,400 plus podcasts. And
or
we're bands, or songs, you know. Yeah. And we're gonna probably get into all that, but yeah, I'm a fan, and if you ever think that you don't have any or one, I'm one.
Thank you. That means a lot. Well, I'm also a big fan of yours. I was thinking yesterday. I remembered when we met.
Wow, really?
Do tell.
I do. I distinctly do. It was 1990. I still lived in Houston. I was in this band called Panjandrum. And I don't know if she knew you, but there was a lady that was an A&R person for a publishing company that was called Emerald Forest. Her name was Kathy Waldman, But she kind of came to oversee this recording of a demo that we did for that company. And we rehearsed for a couple of days at the Ark. And I remember at one point she was like, "Oh, that's the guy from Dangerous Toys." And then she was like, "I'll introduce you to him." And I met you.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then for all those years afterwards, you were so nice. It was 1990. It would have been 90. Like summer of 90.
90. Yeah. We might have been there rehearsing for, well, obviously we were rehearsing for something.
Well, I feel like a lot of like our friendship was in the driveway or the entryway of the Ark or the hallway, or the picnic table.
You know, the first time, this is interesting. I'm glad that you brought this up in every way. And I'm sorry that I don't remember the lady.
That's all right.
Kathy's, I don't remember that at all, but.
Well, I was meeting the singer from Dangerous Toys, and you were meeting some dude from Houston that was rehearsing. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, pretty much.
That was permission to have no guilt at all. I love it.
No guilt.
I feel like we just took a religion course or something, you know. No guilt. True Confessions. That's where I first met Dave. That's where I first met Metal Dave. Was at the Ark. He was the guy showing up with a 12-pack of Budweiser to all the punk rock band rehearsals.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for letting me come into y'all's rehearsal. I brought the beer. Hoorah! You know, that was Metal Dave.
Yes, I spent many hours at the Austin Rehearsal Complex, and as you both probably know, I am not a musician, so I was there because all my friends were in bands, and all my friends at the time were punk rockers, and the punk rockers could only afford like the 11 p.m. slot on Tuesday for rehearsal or whatever it was. So I'd show up with the beer, and we'd stay till however late they could stay or however late the punk rockers could afford. And yeah, I met a lot of people, Johnny, just like you said. A lot of friendships were established in the hallways or the driveway at the old Ark rehearsal complex, and yeah, many fond memories.
We could do a whole show on that.
Actually, Jason, I met you at Zeros in Corpus Christi was the very first time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. Was it Scythe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Much like Johnny. So Johnny, a little background. I was living in San Antonio at the time, and all my friends in San Antonio were in metal bands, right? So there was this metal band called Scythe that I was best friends with, and I used to go to all their shows and help them hump gear and all that stuff. And they had a gig in Corpus Christi at this place called Zeros. So I went to the show, helped them load in. I'm standing in the crowd. The band's on stage playing. I'm wearing a black leather jacket with a hand-painted Motorhead logo on the back. And I get this tap on my shoulder in the middle of a song. You know, the place is, it's screaming loud. I can't hear a thing. And I turn around and there's Jason. And just like you, Johnny, it's like, he goes, "That's a badass jacket." And I'm like, wow. And then, so when the music quiets down, he goes, "Hi, I'm Jason." I was like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are." Because I'm thinking to myself, what is the guy from Dangerous Toys doing in this dive in Corpus Christi? And it turned out it was around the Thanksgiving holidays, and Jason was home because his family is from Corpus. He's from Corpus. I didn't know this at the time, but that's how we met. And just like you, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know who you're the guy from Dangerous Toys. I see you on MTV. I'm just some chump hanging out with this metal band."
Yeah. But with a badass jacket.
True.
Yeah, well,
I did have that jacket to my credit. Yeah.
Metal Dave always had a badass jacket. And I can only be friends with people who have badass jackets. So, Johnny, if you went to your closet and turned the camera on your closet, I'd be like, "Yep, we can be friends." I'm sure there's some badass jackets in there.
They are. They're probably a little frillier than.
No, but I mean, hey, if it's frilly,
a huge Elton John fan.
If it's frilly in the right way, like Ronnie Wood could wear it, then I'm down. I'm down.
Yeah. And Jason is a huge Elton John fan, so I'm sure
that's true. Jason, do you dress Eltonish? Not like Elton, but when you do the Captain Fantastic, are you still doing that?
Yeah, I am, and I'm.
Do you wear like crazy glasses or anything?
No, not crazy glasses. I wear these glasses. And I'm playing guitar. So even if I dressed up as, if I put on the Donald Duck costume and waddled out there, I don't know how many people would really know why I'd be wearing a Donald Duck costume other than about 3 people. But no, I don't dress Elton, and I play guitar while I'm singing. So the Elton costume wouldn't really work. But, yeah, I am a huge fan. I like everything. I'm omnivorous.
Yeah, me too.
No, I know that. That's one of the things I love about you.